That was really good. Like that. Welcome to Frankie Doll's Toy Box live on flashrock.com. Now let me make sure that I say this correctly. I am standing... Dude, you're fucking up my intro. Can I say fuck in front of your fans?
No. Yes.
No. Yes.
Very
okay, fine.
Religiously grounded.
Welcome to Frankie Doll's Toy Box live on flashrock.com. Shit. Let me try this again. See, you messed me all up with the fart sounds. Hey, welcome to Frankie Doll's Toy Box live on flashrock.com. I am standing here with, let me say this properly, 4 of the most handsome men I have ever met in my whole life. And they've told me that if you've heard of rock and roll, then you've definitely heard of Death by Sleep.
Dan, say hi to the internet.
Woo!
Tyler, say hi to the internet. Yeah. So I don't give a shit. You're paying for your team. Don't think I'm getting it. Put your money where your diamonds just go who my shit. But see some miracle that I'm done in this bullshit. In the face of defeat we must rise again. In this world of defeat we must never bend. When you win up on the bottom, climb to the top. Put the pressure down. That will never stop. I don't wanna pay. This is not a lie. We are just living. Die. Singing for my soul. Don't I do with my time. I'd rather care out of it. Die! I don't wanna play. This is not a lie. Better play with the blood red fire. Better give a second God for a nominal fee. Your parents and their teachers, they're all robots too. Leading cheap to my son, kids like me and you. Follow numbers, disguise as your favorite band. Spreading hate and propaganda for your great laugh. Taking back from all your parents' money. Hoping you rock, don't you think it's kinda funny? I don't wanna pay, this is not a lie. We are just looking. Die! Singing for my soul, don't have to waste my time. Rather care out of it. Die! I don't wanna pay, this is not a lie. Better play with the blood red fire. You
Sheesh.
Tyler distracted
Please
me.
do. Please do.
No, I
Tyler
just
distracted me.
sat.
He got behind me.
So if you haven't
you
guessed
pushed me,
yet,
right?
this
No,
is
Nick pushed me.
Frankie Doll's Toy Box. We're back here with Death by Stereo.
Ew.
And if you guys could do me a favor and introduce yourselves, tell us what you do in the band.
Oh, me? Who? Oh, okay.
Well, we'll start
Hello.
with
I'm Tyler. I play the bass. And this is...
I'm Dan. I play guitar.
Hi, I'm Ephraim. I'm on the internet.
I'm Chris. I'm the drummer.
you. And how long have you guys been a band?
Since '98.
That's right. That's right. You win. You win.
Ew.
And you guys have 4, almost 5 albums. Am I right in that?
4 out, 1 in the works.
1 in the works.
And we have a live one that you can like buy online that you can download right off our MySpace page.
Yes.
Off of the internet.
Off of the internet.
You know, we're on the internet right now.
You can't see, but we're on surfboards
I was thinking
right
about
now.
stopping my MySpace
We're
and I had
surfing.
Tom since we're on the internet right
Hey,
now.
Tom, what's up? You know, Tom actually invited me to go onto MySpace when it was new. We were on Friendster, and Tom went, "Hey, dude, come and check this new site out." And I'm like, "It's probably lame," and now I love it.
You're
It's
like, whatever,
MySpace.
Tom.
Yeah, loser, you know.
Police.
But
But now look at you. You got this great show.
That's
You're doing so
right,
much
that's
better than you
right.
want to be with
Which-
MySpace.
You would think Tom
you-
could have, like, updated his picture by now.
Yeah, I know.
you know,
What's up with
have
that?
you seen? There's like I hate Tom sites. Just mean people. You are mean because you probably would never get laid if it wasn't for Tom.
Police.
Anyways, tell me a little bit about
It's
your
a
music.
tomfoolery, really.
We like.
See, that's too vague, huh?
Yeah,
Let me
I'll tell you a little bit
specify.
about our music.
Okay.
We have electronic guitars, an electronic bass, and an acoustic drum set.
An
and
acoustic drum set.
we try to combine all these instruments together to create a sound.
And what kind of sound is that?
Loud.
Loud. Yeah, when I go through the genres of music, I always get loud, and there you guys are, right there.
We're in the loud rock
The
category.
loud rock
Yeah.
category.
What about your
Yeah.
voice? Is your voice electronic? Or is
Uh,
it, would you say it's acoustic
well,
through
it's-
an electronic...
That's a hard
Well,
one.
my
Electric
body is
acoustic?
composed of a series of fiber optic cables.
Oh, you're like the
they-
$6 million singer?
It's all ball bearings these days.
Well, you know,
$6
it's
million
all ball
singer.
bearings.
It's all ball bearings these days.
Yeah.
Ball bearings. Speaking of ball bearings, weren't we going to talk about football?
Oh yeah, you're talking about the pillow biters.
The Pillow Biters, yes, and they're
It's
going...
my favorite team.
Yeah, the Pillow Biters are his favorite team.
I love the pillow
And who
pillow
are they
biting.
going up against in the Super Bowl?
The butt raiders.
The Butt Raiders,
Yeah.
yes. So don't miss it. The Butt Raiders
Hey,
versus the Pillow Biters next year.
yeah.
So tell me a little bit
The
about
Butt Raiders.
the album. That's easy for me to say. The album that's coming out. You guys are halfway through it.
Butt raiders versus pillow biters. It'll be our 5th studio album.
Released on Butt Ram Records.
Yes.
Yes, I thought so. Okay, let's just move
Our
on.
leader, ladies and gentlemen. Our leader.
Hey.
The voice of the
No,
band.
seriously.
A record is currently being written as we speak. While we sit here, it is still being
We're
written.
writing it right now.
Yeah.
No,
In our
your
minds.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
where are you recording it at?
we're still writing it. We're not recording it yet.
Oh,
But we're
okay.
probably we're doing some recording with our old bass player Paul, who owns a brand new studio in Orange, California, called Buzz Bomb Studios. You can go to paulminer.com and find out more.
Paul Miner. How is Paul Miner? M-I-N-E-R.
Yes.
paulminer.com.
He's
There's a plug for you.
he's awesome.
He's awesome.
He's really sexy.
How many songs do you have
Hi,
written?
8.
Oh, see, you guys know. Quickly,
Yeah.
8.
Oh yeah. Hey.
We have dry erase boards documenting all this.
Yeah,
Do you really?
We do. We're very
You know the-
organized.
I have a dry erase board right next to my front room door.
The dry erase board completely changed. No one could write anything, and then the minute Tyler bought a dry erase board to practice,
I did.
or you did, and then all of a sudden, like
Way to
everything
fuck it
got
up.
accomplished
I
really
think it's
fast.
Tyler. Actually, I stole another dry erase board
Yeah.
from the bar the other night.
How'd you do that?
Well, I unscrewed it and ran out the back door with it.
Is that like when you took the sword off the
'Cause
wall in the
we're- yeah.
kebab place in Belgium,
That's
perhaps?
true. Yeah, that's
Did you really?
very similar. Yes, I stole a sword.
I
You took it home with you?
Yeah, I took it.
Did you
Yeah.
get it on the airplane?
Well,
Yeah.
we were in
It was
England,
in my
right?
bag.
Remember
I
when that
checked it.
whole
Wet
thing where you couldn't bring
Yeah.
gels or shampoos on the
Come here,
airplane?
Yeah.
We were basically on the same flight on the same airline the next day after that happened, and they asked Dan if he had any weapons or artillery or anything like that, and he said no. Yet there was a
A gigantic.
3-foot
Like
sword,
a sword.
samurai sword in his bag.
Did you tell him it was art? Say I'm a collector.
All I got to do was bring a book on the plane. He brought a sword.
See, and that's why I feel so safe flying in America,
Heyo.
or to America, or wherever.
If the shit went down, man, Dan could defend the plane with his sword.
It's true.
You told me you were going
Push
to give the
comes
sword
to
to your
shove.
dad.
Actually, the sword broke.
That's right. It was
At
a bad
a
omen.
sword fight.
It was
It
a
was
really
a bad omen.
It was, dude, because he stole it from a Turkish kebab shop in.
Kebab shop.
Where were we?
We had
Did it
bad
say
I'm not gonna
that on
lie.
the
I'm not gonna lie. I
outside?
took it off the wall myself just to
Yeah.
like pose with it, and Dan,
Stuck it
Where
in
was
his
the
back.
sticky
shop?
fingers Palmer here.
Where was the kebab
It was
shop?
in Belgium.
In Belgium.
It was by the giant
And,
naked blue statue.
And we
That's
also took
right.
pictures with the balls on the statue. It was tight.
With a sword.
Oh my god, Belgium's cold.
You can see what our
it was
album's gonna be
it was
about.
really hot that day.
we had the warmth of huge nut
Kebabs.
sacks and kebabs.
Okay, I've been to
We're very
Belgium and I've
serious.
never had the warmth of huge nut sacks. I'd just like to state that out loud.
I
But
have.
I guess
I'd
I've
like to
been in
state
the
out
wrong
loud that I
kebab
definitely have
places.
had the warmth of huge nut sacks.
I had one in Bolzano.
Balsano. Yeah.
Balls
Let's talk about
on you?
Balsano.
That's a good story.
Italy.
Balsano, come
This
on.
guy was
Balls on
pretty
you,
drunk
Italy?
at the
Lots
at
of
the,
vodka.
at the
Lots of
dance
vodka.
club, and he was on the street. We took some photos, and when he woke up the next
And
day,
it was
there
a man,
there was a nice
right?
photo.
Balsano's- no, it
There's
was
a
him.
nice photo of him getting the warmth of my huge ball sack on his face,
Oh.
and that's gonna be our next album cover.
Balls on and Balzano.
Yeah, Bolzano, Bolzano.
That's beautiful.
It's only because I love you.
Yeah,
Sorry,
sure.
I
Mom.
wouldn't put my balls on any guy's face.
Sorry.
So let me ask you this: what other bands are you guys influenced by? That's like the lamest question I've ever asked in
Shop
an
Boys.
interview.
Barry Manilow.
The Pet
That's
Shop
so
Boys for
fucking
sure.
lame.
Barry
Pet
Manilow.
Shop Boys, Barry Manilow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shop
what
Boys
if you
are
guys
awesome.
punch me
Rafi?
for asking that?
Rafi. Rafi.
What?
Rafi.
What is
You know
that?
Baby
You remember
Beluga?
Rafi?
No.
The children's singing guy.
No.
Sings about bananas and stuff. Bananas.
Like Eeples and Beninis, like that kind of stuff.
Like
The Wiggles.
the Wiggles. The Wiggles are amazing.
The Wiggles.
Rocky was
I've
kind of
never
like the
seen
Wiggles of
Wiggles.
the 1980s.
I like Sesame Street personally. I had a Sesame
Did you ever
Street
see it in
shirt on.
Spanish?
Yeah, I've
Big
seen
Bird's-
it
Big
in
Bird's
Spanish.
Is
Yeah.
he really?
On the Spanish channel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's what?
He's green.
He's green. Like this really
Because
bad
if you
green.
speak
tight.
Spanish, then it makes sense.
He's
he'd
not
be
quite
green.
ripe yet.
Yeah.
He's not quite.
Yeah, I know. Right.
So if you guys were to tell me something like, I don't know, what your music is about, what drives you, what would you tell me?
Fun.
The 79 Cadillac.
That's what Dan drives in.
You know what? This is
Should we be
just...
serious at all?
No, just don't be serious because I'm trying to be serious.
really
I
hard for
really
us.
like your band.
Even the dog's asleep,
I'm a
man.
fan.
Can I have
I'm
another beer?
I was so excited. He said,
Please?
We just. She just left.
We win. We win.
Interview's over.
We
Welcome
win.
to
So
Frankie's Toy Box, or Nut Box, or something. What's it?
and
there's another beer, that's
So
why.
Hey, how you doing?
Uh-oh.
Thanks.
I'm gonna quit.
Guess I picked the
"You're
wrong
nice
day.
to me."
Yeah.
Here you go, thanks.
okay, why do we have a band?
Yeah.
'Cause
Why
it's-
do you have a band?
We want to have fun and we like to express ourselves and
you
just
like
have
to get
fun
laid,
and
huh?
dude, we do it for the millions of dollars and all the chicks.
That's right. That's what I
Because
thought.
look at us, we're all really handsome guys.
You
know?
are terribly
Oh,
You
handsome.
heard what she said
What?
at the at the beginning of our
That's right.
of our rock
Four
concert.
Most
We didn't make that
handsome
We-
man
we-
I have ever met in my
We
life.
had nothing.
She
to do
hasn't
with
met
that.
very many people
That's
apparently.
all on your own.
No, that was mine. I came up with
I
that.
know you did.
Yeah, that was
know
great
you
of you
did.
to suggest for me to come up with that
Hey,
line.
yeah, well, hey, you know.
Here to help.
Hey,
Really, really like that. What's the best show you guys have played? Like
Hey, when the
most
lady in there is going like
memorable?
this, does that mean we gotta shut up?
most
Is she going
memorable-
like that? No,
I saw
she's
this.
not.
Most memorable.
I saw the axe.
I think he's
Most
playing air drums.
memorable-
We're about to
For
get
me?
clipped.
Yes.
We're gonna
two
get
most
clipped.
Memorable shows.
Tepic,
One
Mexico.
I'm
was
not gonna clip you.
in one was in Laramie, Wyoming, I believe. Many years ago, we played in an arcade, and everyone was standing on pool tables.
Oh, yeah,
and,
the
like,
guitar
going
solos
off
and
Cool.
for like
That's very
like
cool.
10 people just rocking out. It was really rad. And then the second one, we played in Bogota, Colombia.
My first show.
His first show
Nice.
for a lot of people. like
lot of
I don't-
fun.
like
Colombians.
waves of people.
yeah, and it was so fucking completely mind blowing and like life changing.
Isn't that rad?
Several
Totally
people
line
were
blowing.
there.
Yeah.
Good first show for me.
It was totally line
Tell them about the worst
It was
show.
so mind blowing.
Tell them about the worst show ever. What's the worst show we've ever
Worst
played?
show ever.
Tepic, Mexico.
Why?
And why was that the worst show ever?
Because Tyler didn't even play in a bass amp. And
Yeah, I just played air bass. I had a
played
bass,
air
but
bass?
it wasn't plugged in,
Oh.
and there's a parade in front of the venue, so no one could get in.
Oh my god.
And
There's nobody there.
there was like children holding the drum set together, so it wouldn't fall apart while we were playing. That was pretty good. But it was a rad parade. We got some
That
good
sounds
pictures.
kind of weird, I'm sure, right?
that does sound really
we
weird.
all have
but I
a
believe
we all
you.
have a
I
preteen
love
road
children
crew.
holding me
And
equipment.
there were floats going down the street that there was just like hot chicks waving on them, but it didn't really like pertain to anything.
Yeah, it was. Well, it's kind of like when you watch like the Spanish channel. There's just hot chicks waving.
Yeah.
And it doesn't pertain to anything.
It's like
right?
she waved at me.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight. It's pretty tight.
Okay, so what's your album
pretty
going
loose.
to be called? Jesus Christ.
All right.
Are you guys going to come back on here after your album is out?
Yes.
And I mean,
Yes.
will you at least do me that favor?
Only if I can
Yes.
play the Black Warlock.
Okay. I will make sure that it happens.
Make
if
that
you'd like
available,
to.
please.
We will. We'll make
I used
it
to have a
available.
white warlock, you know.
Yes.
Earthquakes happened.
You kind of are the white warlock.
You are the white
Call me.
Yeah, it is a white warlock.
Can I be the brown warlock?
So coming
Is there
to
a brown warlock? That'd be rad if that warlock was brown.
Like on Sesame Street, like when I play it, it's white. When you play it, it's brown.
Yes. That's so awesome.
This interview has been brought to you by the letter W and the number 4. Thank you for
Ew.
logging in. This is Frankie Doll's
Hey,
Toy
thank you.
Box. I am
Hey.
here with Death by Stereo, and I'm so happy to have you
Hi.
guys on
Hey,
here.
everybody
having
watching,
us.
thanks for watching, and who's never heard us, thanks for hearing us, and
Yes.
everyone that always comes to shows and is so fucking cool to us, thank you so much. We
Especially in
fucking love you.
Tepic, Mexico.
Yes.
We seriously love you all so much, and say hi to us on the internet.
At www.myspace.com/deathbystereo or
Yeah.
deathbystereo.com. You
Yes.
can reach them there. Thanks for logging in. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
GayHitchhiker.com.
Thank you.
Hitchhiker.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fucking rad.
Yes. That's
Oh, we're
good.
stupid.
God.
We're stupid.
That was a great interview.
Wait a minute, the interview's
Anybody that doesn't know anything about us still won't.
Yeah,
That's
you will
great.
never know about us.
We still don't know anything about
Is there any
Yeah, we know nothing
Well,
about
we
the band.
do know something.
But that's okay because when you come back
How do you
on,
know
we're
something?
gonna.
We'll know something.
know
We'll have
stuff.
a something.
We didn't even talk. I didn't even ask you about your labels. I didn't ask you shit.
How do we get a hold of you?
Hey,
That's good.
You guys have a label?
MySpace.com/deathby. No, they actually got a
By
great
Stereo
label.
Band.
Didn't even say
I
anything.
gotta fix it.
Nah.
Well, no, it used to be Death by Stereo Band, but I had somebody on MySpace fix it for us.
Station just took me to another realm. It wasn't here. It wasn't on this earth.
What is Todd doing?
I went somewhere else, and it was just total peace and joy.